Sleepy skyline blue and gray, holding up the end of day. Windows glow like stars below, and my thoughts begin to slow. I watch the towers fade into the haze. Every light a different kind of praise. Someone cooking dinner, someone crying alone, someone calling home on a cracked old phone. The city looks softer from this height, like all our troubles shrink in the night. I sit on the rooftop with my hoodie tight, and let the cold air make my breathing light. There is a sax in the distance, low and sweet, mixing with the traffic on the avenue, beating every horn, every train, every passing sound. Feels like music when the sun goes down. Sleepy skyline, carry me above the rush of everything. Let the moonlight overflow through the places I do not show. Sleepy skyline, let me be soft enough to finally see. Even when I feel unknown, I am still not here alone. I have been chasing tomorrow all week, too tired to listen, too proud to speak. But the night has a way of opening doors to the part of me I kept ignoring before. I think about friends I have not seen, and the quiet spaces in between. How life keeps moving without asking why, like clouds drifting through a violet sky. Maybe I will call them when morning lands. Maybe I will make some different plans. Maybe I will stop trying to be someone stronger than the real me. The bassline rolls like distant thunder, pulling my restless heart down under. Every rooftop, every street is breathing with the same slow beat. Sleepy skyline, carry me above the rush of everything. Let the moonlight overflow through the places I do not show. Sleepy skyline, let me be soft enough to finally see. Even when I feel unknown, I am still not here alone. All these lights are little signs that we survive our hardest times. All these rooms and hidden scars still shine together like city stars. Sleepy skyline, blue and gray, hold me till the break of day. Let the last train whistle low as the night begins to go. Sleepy skyline, let me breathe. Let the quiet stay with me. Even when I walk back home, I will not feel so alone. Sleepy skyline, blue and gray, holding up the end of day. Windows glow like stars below, and my thoughts begin to slow.
Candlelight groove in a quiet place, golden shadows on your face. The whole world fades beyond the room, and my heart moves with the tune. The record crackles like a fireplace, soft little sparks in an empty space. You pour the tea and the night turns slow. There is nowhere else we need to go. The rain outside keeps a gentle time, and your hand fits calmly into mine. No heavy words, no perfect scene, just a little love in the in-between. I used to think romance had to shine like city glass or expensive wine, but now I know it lives right here in the way you make the silence clear. Candlelight groove, stay low, let the warm drums move us slow. Every heartbeat, every breath, Feels like music we have not made yet. Candlelight groove, soft and true. I lose the noise when I am with you. In this room, beneath the moon, we become the sweetest tune. There is a book open on your knee, but you keep looking up at me, like every line you wanna find is written somewhere in my mind. The piano loops with a lazy grace, and the bass line finds a velvet space. I hear the city far away, but it cannot touch us where we stay. Maybe forever is too big a word, too heavy to hold, too often hurt. So let us keep tonight instead, with simple lights and a warm bedspread. No need to name this feeling fast, no need to make the moment last. It already lives where songs begin, in the candle glow beneath our skin. Candlelight groove, stay low, let the warm drums move us slow. Every heartbeat, every breath feels like music we have not made yet. Candlelight groove, soft and true. I lose the noise when I am with you. In this room, beneath the moon, we become the sweetest tune. If the lights go out, we will still glow. If the world moves fast, we will move slow. If the song repeats, let it repeat. Love sounds better on a dusty beat. Candlelight groove in a quiet place, golden shadows on your face. The whole world fades beyond the room, and my heart moves with the tune.
Ocean static in my ears, washing over all these years. Salt air moving through my mind, leaving softer things behind. I found a bench by the midnight shore, where the waves keep knocking on an endless door. The moon draws silver on the black sea glass, and I let old feelings rise and pass. There is a rhythm in the tide tonight, a low kick drum in the pale moonlight. Every wave comes in, every wave goes out, like the breath I forgot to think about. I have been carrying storms too long, trying to turn every hurt into a song. But the ocean says without a word, not every pain needs to be heard. Ocean static, carry me through the blue uncertainty. Let the shoreline teach me how to be exactly where I am now. Ocean static, soft and wide, pull the heavy from inside. If I lose what I cannot keep, sing me slowly into sleep. Sing me slowly into sleep. There are footprints fading in the sand, proof that someone had to understand how lonely beauty feels at night, how darkness still can hold the light. I think of letters I never sent, all the love that came and went, all the times I closed the door when my heart was asking for more. But the sea does not hold a grudge, it just moves with a patient touch. And maybe I can learn that too. Let the old tide turn into something new. I close my eyes, the beat gets slow, the stars lean down, the waters glow. Every crackle in the distant sound makes me feel a little more found. Ocean static, carry me through the blue uncertainty. sleep. I do not need to know the way. The moon still guides the waves each day. I do not need to understand how the sea still loves the sand. Ocean static in my ears, washing over all these years. Salt air moving through my mind, leaving softer things behind.
Dusty Star Motel by the highway line. Neon buzz in the desert shine. I park my thoughts by the old front door, and I do not run from myself no more. There is a vending machine with a flickering light, selling cold dreams in the middle of the night. The moon hangs low like a silver coin, and the wind plays chords I cannot avoid. I drove for hours with the radio low, past empty towns in the violet glow, trying to leave some weight behind, but the road brought everything back to mind. Room number 7, key in my palm. The air feels strange, but the night feels calm. I drop my bag and I sit on the bed with 1,000 miles inside my head. Dusty Star Motel, let me rest, with the quiet beating in my chest. I have been lost on an open road, trying to carry too heavy a load. Dusty Star Motel, neon blue, shine a little mercy through if I stay till the morning light. Maybe I will be alright. There is a cracked mirror by the bathroom sink, and I look at myself more than I think. Tired eyes, but a living flame, a face that has weathered every name. My rider song on the motel pad, about all the good things I thought went bad, about the people I had to release, about finding a strange kind of peace. The guitar loop plays from my old phone speaker. The night gets softer, the stars get deeper, and for once I do not ask where next. I just breathe through the space in my chest. The highway hums like an ancient prayer, dust in the curtains, gold in the air. I do not know what comes tomorrow, but tonight I put down my sorrow. Dusty Star Motel, let me rest, with the quiet beating in my chest. I have been lost on an open road, trying to carry too heavy a load. Dusty Star Motel, neon blue, shine a little mercy through if I stay till the morning light. Maybe I will be alright. Some roads heal by moving slow, some hearts mend where no one knows. Some stars appear when the map is gone. Some nights become a brand new dawn. Dusty Star Motel by the highway line, neon buzz in the desert shine. I close my eyes, the room turns gold, and the road feels less alone.
tongue. A brand new day has just begun. Sunlight dances on the wall, and I do not feel so small. I wake to birds and a quiet breeze, curtains moving like summer seas. There is a golden stripe on my bedroom floor, and I feel like I can breathe once more. I make my tea with the window wide, let the whole sky wander inside. No rush, no noise, no heavy chase, just a simple smile on a sleepy face. I have been tired of the endless climb, always losing little pieces of time. But today feels round, today feels sweet, like soft drums under bare feet. Honeydew morning, stay a while, teach my heart that gentle style. I do not need the world to change to feel the light in ordinary things. Honeydew morning, soft and clear, whisper something I can hear. Every breath and every sound tells me I am safe right now. There is a notebook on the kitchen chair with a list of dreams and a little prayer. I do not have to finish them all today. Some flowers grow in a patient way. I take a walk down a quiet street with the lo-fi rhythm in my feet. The bakery door smells warm and new, and the sky is painted baby blue. A child laughs by the corner tree, and I remember how easy joy can be. Not something distant, not something grand, just sunlight resting in my hand. So I let the old worries fade like shadows under lemonade. If the world comes calling loud, I will answer soft somehow. Honeydew morning, stay a while, teach my heart that gentle style. I do not need the world to change to feel the light in ordinary things. Honeydew morning, soft and clear, whisper something I can hear. Every breath and every sound tells me I am safe right now. Maybe this is how it starts, a little room inside the heart, a little less of needing more, a little sunlight through the door. Honeydew morning on my tongue, a brand new day has just begun. Sunlight dances on the wall, and I do not feel so small. Rainy train home, windows blue, city lights are passing through. I ride the silence soft and slow, with nowhere else I need to go. Yeah. I sit by the window with my headphones on, watching wet reflections stretch and yawn. Every station has a lonely glow, every stranger has a place to go. The train moves steady through the silver rain, like a heartbeat under quiet pain. And I let the rhythm line up with mine, till the world feels gentle for a little time. I had a long day trying not to bend, trying to smile, trying to pretend. But here in the hum of the midnight rail, I can let my guarded shoulders fail. Rainy train home, carry me through the dark side of the city. Let the tracks sing low below, all the things I cannot show. Rainy train home, take me far past the noise and passing cars. In the window I can see a softer version waiting for me. Yeah, there There's a couple asleep across the aisle, hands still touching after every mile. An old man reading yesterday's news, a student dreaming in worn out shoes. We are all moving under the same cloud cover, all trying to get back to someone or another. Maybe home is a room, maybe home is a name, maybe home is just not feeling the same. The rain keeps drawing on the glass, little rivers from a distant past, and I watch them fall, I watch them blend, like every story finds an end. But the ending is not always sad, sometimes it gives back what you never had. A little space, a little peace, a quiet kind of sweet release. Rainy train home, carry me through the dark side of the city. Let the track sing low below, all the things I cannot show. Rainy train home, take me far past the noise and passing cars. In the window I can see a softer version waiting for me. When the doors slide open wide, I will step into the rainy night with a lighter heart, a slower breath, and a little more life left. Rainy train home, windows blue, city lights are passing through. The final stop is shining low, and I am ready now to go. Soft focus memories in my mind, whole life moving through another time. I close my eyes and I can see the person I used to be. There was a summer with a broken bike and a pocket full of dreams we liked. We rode through streets with no real plans, sunset slipping through our hands. I remember the sound of your old cassette, songs we swore we would never forget. We played them loud in a borrowed car and felt like the moon was not too far. Now the years are softened every frame, some faces changed, some stayed the same. But the feeling comes when the drums roll in, like a warm wind touching my skin. Soft focus memories come back slow, tell me where the young hearts go. Every laugh and every tear still feels close when the beat is near. Soft focus memories faded gold, stories that I still can hold. Even if the days move on, I keep the rhythm in my song. I found a photograph under my bed, the color's warm but the smile still said we were not perfect, we were just alive, trying to learn how to survive. There was beauty in the mistakes we made, in the late night talks, in the plans that frayed, in the way we thought the world was wide and still made room for the light inside. I do not want to live back there, but sometimes I visit when the evening air turns soft and blue like an old movie scene, and the piano plays where my heart has been. Time moves forward, that is true, but some old lights still make it through. Every loop and every tone tells me I was never alone. Soft focus memories come back slow, tell me where the young hearts go. Every laugh and every tear still feels close when the beat is near. Soft focus memories faded gold, stories that I still can hold. Even if the days move on, I keep the rhythm in my song. If I could talk to my younger eyes, I would say do not fear the changing skies. Every goodbye, every new unknown will lead you somewhere close to home. Soft focus memories in in my mind. Hold light moving through another time. I open my eyes and softly see I am still becoming me.
Afterglow Apartment, evening light, golden dust in the quiet night. The fan turns slow, the record plays. I disappear into softer days. There is a chair by the window where I always think, and a half-full glass by the kitchen sink. The skyline blushes in faded gold, like it has secrets it never told. I kick my shoes off by the door, let the whole day fall to the floor. No need to answer, no need to explain, just the low drums tapping like gentle rain. I used to chase every flashing sign, trying to prove I was worth my time. Now I let the sunset sit with me like an old friend drinking quiet tea. The room feels warm, the shadows lean, everything is softer than it seems. I hear my heart in the bassline hum, telling me I do not have to run. Afterglow Apartment, hold me close. When the city fades like smoke, let the light fall slow and low. Teach my tired mind to let go. Afterglow Apartment, let me stay in the calm between night and day. Every little sound I know turns into a warm afterglow. There is laundry folded on a wooden chair, a little lavender in the air, a stack of books I have meant to read, and a softer version of what I need. I make a beat from the clock and rain, turn small silence into something plain. Not every song needs a perfect line, some just need a place and time. Maybe love is a room like this, no grand promise, no fireworks kiss, just a lamp turned on when the dark gets near, just someone saying I am here. And if I wake up feeling small, I will remember these golden walls, how the evening came to show I can heal in the afterglow. Afterglow Apartment, hold me close. When the city fades like smoke, let the light fall slow and low. Teach my tired mind to let go. Afterglow Apartment, let me breathe, let me want less, let me receive. Every little sound I know turns into a warm afterglow. Afterglow Apartment, evening light, golden dust in the quiet night. The fan turns slow, the record plays. I disappear into softer days.
Velvet sidewalks after rain, streetlights melting down the lane. Every step feels soft and low, like the city learned to move slow. I walk alone with my collar high, watching silver clouds cross a violet sky. The shops are closed but the windows shine, like little memories trapped in time. There is a trumpet crying from a basement bar, and a lonely bus humming under distant stars. I follow the sound where the shadows bend, like the night is trying to be my friend. I Had a day full of crowded rooms, small talk floating like Tide perfume. But out here under the neon glow, I can finally feel what I did not show. Velvet sidewalks carry me through the soft side of the city. Let the rain and the rhythm know all the weight I had to let go. Velvet sidewalks, quiet blue, every puddle holds a piece of truth. I do not need to run tonight, I am walking back into my life. There is a couple laughing by the corner store, and a taxi waiting with an open door. A stray cat sleeps by the bakery sign, like it owns a whole world, one dream at a time. I pass the place where I used to wait for a love that always arrived too late. But I do not feel the same old ache. Some hearts bend more than they break. Now the bass line moves beneath my feet like a heartbeat under every street. And I breathe with the windows, breathe with the rain, till every old sorrow loses its name. Maybe healing does not need a crowd, maybe peace is just a softer sound. Maybe I can let it be what the night gives back to me. Velvet sidewalks carry me through the soft side of the city. Let the rain and the rhythm know all the weight I had to let go. Velvet sidewalks, quiet blue, every puddle holds a piece of truth. I do not need to run tonight, I am walking back into my life. If tomorrow asks too much, I will remember this gentle touch. The wet street glow, the trumpet tone, the feeling I was not alone. Velvet sidewalks after rain, street lights melting down the lane. Every step feels soft and low, like the city learned to move slow.
Moonlight falls on an empty page, soft blue glow from another age. I write my heart in a quiet room while the night hums a gentle tune. I got a notebook full of half-made dreams, coffee stains and crooked schemes. Every little line got a piece of me, like a map of who I am. Trying to be the world outside, moves fast and loud, but I stay low beneath the clouds. With a pen in my hand and the lights turned down, I build a little piece from the lost and found. I used to feel what the silence said, all those old conversations inside my head. But now I let them pass like smoke, turn heavy thoughts into something I wrote. And the record spins with a dusty grace, like time slowed down in this hidden place. Every scar has a softer sound when the midnight keys come floating down. Moonlit notebook, carry my soul through the places I cannot control. Every word is a little light, keeping me warm through the lonely night. Moonlit notebook, open wide, hold the feelings I keep inside. When the morning comes too soon, I will still have pieces of the moon. Yeah. There is a train somewhere beyond the street, moving slow with the sleepy beat. I wonder where it goes, I wonder who is looking out the glass at the same dark blue. Maybe we are all just trying to find a softer way to ease the mind. A quiet corner, a simple song, a little proof we can still belong. So I write about rain, about old mistakes, about all the chances a tired heart takes, about love that left but left me kind, about peace I almost forgot to find. If I this pen. If I cannot find the light, I will borrow it from the night. Moonlit notebook, carry my soul through the places I cannot control. Every word is a little light, keeping me warm through the lonely night. Moonlit notebook, stay with me. Turn my silence into melody. When the morning fills the room, I will still have pieces of the moon. Moonlight fades from an empty page, but the words remain. Like a quiet stage, I close my eyes. The whole room glows, and the night keeps everything it knows. Warm vinyl dreams in a small back room, dust in the light and a half-lit moon. The needle falls, the evening breeze. I find myself in the spaces between. There is a stack of records by the old bookshelf, and a photograph I took of my younger self. He had bright eyes and a restless grin, like the whole wide world was inviting him in. Somewhere between then and now, I learned to keep my voice turned down, learned to smile when the room got cold, learned to hide what I could not hold. But the piano plays with a patient hand, like it knows I am trying to understand that growing up does not mean growing numb, that even quiet hearts still drum. Warm vinyl dreams play me slow, take me where the soft winds go. I have been searching through the noise for a little peace, for a little voice. Warm vinyl dreams turn around, lift my heart with the dusty sound. Every crackle, every line feels like home in borrowed time. I make a beat from the rain outside, layer soft drums with the lows inside, bass line moving like a midnight train, carrying all of my unnamed pain. I write a hook on a paper bag about the good days and the ones I had, about the people who became a song even after they had moved along. There is beauty in a loop that stays, repeating light in 1,000 ways. Like every time the chord comes back, it paints new color on the same old track. So I let the evening take its shape, let the room become a quiet escape. I am not broken, I am not done, I am just learning how to be someone. Warm vinyl dreams play me slow, take me where the soft winds go. I have been searching through the noise for a little peace, for a little voice. Warm vinyl dreams turn around, lift my heart with a dusty sound. Every crackle, every line feels like home in borrowed time. And if tomorrow changes everything, I will keep this little song to sing, a reminder in the fading light that I made it through another night. Warm vinyl dreams stay with me, turn my scars into melody. I have been searching through the noise, now I can hear my inner voice. Warm vinyl dreams turn around, lift my heart with a dusty sound. Every crackle, every line feels like home in borrowed time. Warm vinyl dreams in a small back room, dust in the light and a half-lit moon. The needle lifts, the silence leans. I wake up soft
streets. There's static on the moon tonight, silver noise in a velvet light. I tune my heart to a softer wave and let the silence misbehave.
I keep a little radio beside my bed for the strange transmissions in my head. Half old memories, half future dreams, all stitched together by a low drum beat. The ceiling turns into outer space, and I am floating in a quiet place. No gravity for the things I regret, no heavy words that I cannot forget.
I hear the city underneath my floor, but it feels like Earth is far offshore. I am just a signal passing through, looking for a frequency that feels true. Static on the moon, singing me a midnight tune. I am not lost, I am just in between, awaken life in a silver dream. Static on the moon, let the lonely flowers bloom. In the dark where the soft lights glow, I find a rhythm only I can know.
There are satellites above my street, counting every heartbeat, every beat, but they do not know the quiet art of repairing a tired heart.
I send a message through the stars, not to anyone, not that far, just to the version of me who stayed when everything else felt like it would fade.
I tell him you made it through the night, even when you could not find the light.
And every scar you try to hide
became a constellation on the inside.
So let the record hiss and spin, let the old blue night come in, let the bass line orbit slow around the places I need to go. Static on the moon, singing me a midnight tune. I am not lost, I am just in between, awaken life in a silver dream. Static on the moon, let the lonely flowers bloom. In the dark where the soft lights glow, I find a rhythm only I can know. If the stars could speak, would they tell me I am enough? If the night feels weak, would I still know how to love? Static on the moon, carry me beyond the room, through the haze and through the blue, to a place where I feel true. Static on the moon, morning will be coming soon, but for now I move so slow, with the rhythm only I can know. There's static on the moon tonight, silver noise in the velvet light. I tune my heart to a softer wave and let the silence misbehave. Paper planes at dawn, flying where the night has gone. I send a wish into the sky and watch it learn to rise.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to draw maps in the margins of class, little escape routes from the moments that pass. A train to the coast, a room by the sea, a future that looked a little more like me. Now I am older but I still make plans, with coffee rings and tired hands. I still fold hope from a simple page, still look for light on an empty stage.
The sunrise feels like orange ink over every fear I used to think was bigger than the breath in stronger than the person I could be. Paper planes at dawn, carry my heart, carry me on. Through the blue and into gold, past the stories I was told. Paper planes at dawn, I have been waiting for so long. But every dream that leaves my hand might find a place to land.
There is a beat in the radiator hum, a little soft kick like a distant drum. And the birds outside got a melody, like they are singing what I wanna be. Free enough to change direction, brave enough to face reflection, soft enough to feel the weather, strong enough to come together.
I do not need the whole road clear, I just need the next step near. I do not need a perfect start, I just need a willing heart.
So I open up the window wide, let the morning pour inside. Every fold and every crease turns into a kind of peace. Paper planes at dawn, carry my heart, carry me on. Through the blue and into gold, past the stories I was told. Paper planes at dawn, I have been waiting for so long. But every dream that leaves my hand might find a place to land. If it falls, I will fold another. If I lose, I will still discover. There is no sky too far to try, there is no dream too small to fly. Paper planes at dawn, carry my heart, carry me on. Through the blue and into gold, past the fears I used to hold. Paper planes at dawn, I am not where I started from. Every dream that leaves my hand will find a place to land. Paper planes at dawn, flying where the night has gone. I send one wish into the sky and watch it learn to rise. Lavender rain on the evening street, soft little flowers under my feet. The sky turns purple, the world turns slow, and I let the feeling overflow. I have been holding my breath too long, trying to be brave, trying to be strong. But the clouds came down with a velvet sound and taught me how to put the armor down. Every drop on the rooftop sings tiny little songs about simple things. How to be here, how to let go, how to trust the river when it moves so slow. I was afraid of the quiet room, afraid of the thoughts that would start to bloom. But tonight they are softer than they used to be, like they finally learned how to sit with me. Lavender rain, wash over my mind, leave all the sharp little edges behind. I do not need to understand the pain, I can let it fall like lavender rain. Lavender rain, gentle and deep, sing me a song that can carry me to sleep. I do not need to run again, I can bloom inside the lavender rain. There is a blue umbrella by the door, a pair of old shoes on the wooden floor, a half-read book and a candle flame, a quiet house that remembers my name. I play a chord on the old piano, let it drift where the night winds go. One note lands where my heart was sore, and suddenly I need less than before. Maybe
it's not a distant shore. Maybe it is knocking on the kitchen door. Maybe it is here when I finally stay long enough to watch the darkness fade. So let the sky keep crying soft. Let every tear be light enough to turn the pavement into glass, to turn the present from the past. Lavender rain wash over my mind. Leave all the sharp little edges behind. I do not need to understand the pain. I can let it fall like lavender rain. Lavender rain, gentle and deep, sing me a song that can carry me to sleep. I do not need to run again. I can bloom inside the lavender rain. And when morning paints the wall, I will not fear the quiet at all. I will open every window wide and let the new light come inside. Lavender rain on the evening street. Soft little flowers under my feet. The sky turns purple, the world turns slow, and I let the feeling overflow. The city sleeps softly under low clouds. Street lights glowing where the noise dies down. Engines whisper, sidewalks breathe. I find my peace where the night runs deep. I am riding through blocks I used to know, past the corner store with the blue light glow, past the mural wall and the laundromat where the old men talk and the stray cats nap. Every window got a story inside. Every rooftop got a place to hide. I keep my thoughts in the passenger seat. Let the tires hum with the lo-fi beat. There is a saxophone crying from a second floor, like somebody loved and then loved no more. But it does not sound broken, it sounds alive, like a heart still learning how to survive. When the city sleeps softly, I can hear my soul through the static in the street wind, through the radio. When the city sleeps softly, everything moves slow. I can breathe in the moonlight and let my worries go. Red light shining on the windshield rain. I watch little rivers race down the pane, and I think about the roads I never took, all the chapters I was scared to book. But every wrong turn had a rhythm too. Every closed door had a different view. Every lost year gave me something real, a deeper way to listen, a softer way to heal. So I drive with the windows cracked, let the cold air take what I cannot pack. No destination, no need to arrive, just a quiet little proof that I am still alive. And if tomorrow comes too loud, I will remember this sleeping town. The bass line low, the saxophone high, in a silver moon in a velvet sky. When the city sleeps softly, I can hear my soul through the static and the street wind, through the radio. When the city sleeps softly, everything moves slow. I can breathe in the moonlight and let my worries go. she sleeps softly under low clouds. Street lights glowing where the noise dies down. Engines whisper, sidewalks breathe. I find my peace where the night runs deep. Blue hour on the windowsill. Everything is quiet. Everything is still. I wrote your name in fading light. Then let the evening hold it tight. I found your letter in an old coat pocket. A little folded moon, I could not unlock it. Words like rivers from another spring. You said forever like a fragile thing. I sat there listening to the rain outside, feeling every memory I tried to hide. The room turned blue, the record spun, and I was back where we had begun. You loved the city when it lost its noise. You loved old books and broken toys. You said the cracks made the light come through, and I think I learned that from you. Blue hour letters, soft and slow. Tell me where the old dreams go. I still hear your voice in the rain, like a lo-fi song with a little pain. Blue hour letters, faded lines, pieces of another time. If I close my eyes, I can almost see the person I was when you believed in me. There was a winter when we stayed up late, counting stars from the fire escape. The world below was a silver stream, and we were young enough to trust a dream. Now the years pass like subway lights, brief and bright in the tunnel nights. I do not blame the road we chose. Some flowers bloom and some just close, but I keep the softness you left behind in the quiet rooms of my restless mind. Every time the piano plays, I find your smile in the purple haze. No, I am not trying to turn back time. I just keep one candle in the shrine for the love that taught me how to grow, for the goodbye that let me know. Blue hour letters, soft and slow. Tell me where the old dreams go. I still hear your voice in the rain, like a lo-fi song with a little pain. Blue hour letters, faded lines, pieces of another time. If I close my eyes, I can almost see the person I was when you believed in me. Some things leave, some things stay, some things change but never fade away. I carry you light, I carry you kind, a quiet constellation in the back of my mind. Blue hour on the windowsill. Everything is quiet, everything is still. I folded the letter and whispered goodnight, and let the evening turn into light. Sunday sunlight on the floor. I do not need to run no more. Curtains dancing with the breeze. Morning moving soft and easy. I woke up late with a peaceful head. Dreams still folded in the sheets of my bed. Phone on silent, world outside. For once I am not looking for a place to hide. There is toast in the kitchen, tea in the cup, a little old record record that is warming up. The needle drops and the dust sings too. Like the past got a softer point of view. I used to measure days by what I made, by the bills I paid and the games I played. Now I count the light on the wooden chair and the way my breath feels in the morning air. Slow down, Sunday, stay with me. Let the whole world move gently. I have been tired of running in place. Let me disappear in a slower pace. Slow down, sunlight, cover me in a quiet kind of melody. No more rush, no more race. I am learning how to give myself grace. There is a message I have not replied from a version of me that lived outside. Always saying yes when I wanted no. Always holding on when I should let go. But today I am soft like an open book. No need to explain every turn I took. The kettle sings and the room feels wide, like peace was waiting on the other side. Maybe healing is a weekend sound, the small blue sky and my feet on the ground. Maybe joy is not a place to chase. Maybe joy is here in this ordinary space. Let the clock hands fade away. I am not counting hours today. Let the bass line make a home in the quiet I have known. Slow down, Sunday, stay with me. Let the whole world move gently. I have been tired of running in place. Let me disappear in a slower pace. Slow down, sunlight, cover me in a quiet kind of melody. No more rush and no more race. I am learning how to give myself grace. I will not apologize for needing room to close my eyes. I will not lose my mind trying to keep up with borrowed time. Sunday, sunlight, sunlight, Sunday, sunlight, Sunday, Sunday, sunlight on the floor. I do not need to run no more. Curtains dancing with the breeze. Morning moving soft and easy. Neon in the puddle, stars in the street. Soft little echoes under my feet. I walk through the city like a daydream song. Halfway here and halfway gone. I've been talking to the moon again, telling her the places that I should have been. She does not answer, she only glows like she understands what nobody knows. Billboards blink in a purple haze, taxi lights blur in a golden maze. Every corner has a secret sound, every lonely heart has a way around. I put my hands in my jacket sleeves, feel the cold and move through the midnight trees. And the bass from a passing car makes the whole block feel like a quiet bar. In my neon daydream, I can let the weight go, floating through the lazy, moving with the street glow. I do not need a reason, I do not need a sign. I just need this feeling, slow dancing through my mind.
She said, do you ever feel like time stands still? I said, only when the night gets real. We laughed like kids at the edge of June, with the skyline humming out of tune.
There was magic in the broken light, in the way we disappeared from sight. Two silhouettes on an empty train, drawing little hearts in the window rain. No big promises, no grand design, just a simple rhythm between your heart and mine. If the world is a wave, we can let it roll. Let the lo-fi drums take control, and every sound feels warmer now. Even the silence knows somehow that we are more than what we show, in the places only night can know. In my neon daydream, I can let the weight go, Just above the drums swing like a secret undertone. I do not need tomorrow, I do not need rewind. I just need this feeling, slow dancing through my mind. Neon in the puddles, stars in the street, soft little echoes under my feet. I walk through the city like a daydream song, halfway here and halfway gone. Steam from the coffee, clouds in my mind. A little bit lost, but I am doing fine. Old songs playing from the speaker low. I found a place where time moves slow. Table by the window, notebook open wide. I write down the feelings that I usually hide. People keep passing like scenes in a film, but inside this cafe everything feels still. There is a soft little rhythm in the spoon and cup, like the whole world is telling me to loosen up. I have been carrying noise in my chest all week. Now I let the quiet say what I cannot speak. Sunset pouring honey on the avenue. Every shade of gold makes the gray turn new. I take one deep breath, let my shoulders fall. Maybe I was never behind at all. I'm sitting with the clouds today, watching all my worries float away. Nothing here to prove, nothing here to chase. Just a little warmth in a crowded place. Coffee shop clouds drifting over me, soft as the sound of a memory. If I lose my way, I will be alright. I can find myself in the fading light. Someone by the counter laughs like spring, and the old doorbell does its little ring. A barista hums to a nameless tune while the rain taps gently in the afternoon. I used to think peace had to look like gold, like a perfect story I could finally hold. But now I know it is smaller than that. A warm cup, a deep breath, a welcome mat. The world keeps turning, I keep learning. Some bridges fall, but some lights keep burning. And every scar that I tried to hide became a small window to the softer side. So I stay for another song, let the slow drums carry me along. I was tired of feeling wrong, now I am right where I belong. I'm sitting with the clouds today, watching all my worries float away. Nothing here to prove, nothing here to chase. Just a little warmth in a crowded place. Coffee shop clouds drifting over me, soft as the sound of a memory. If I lose my way, I will be alright. I can find myself in the fading light. When the rain stops, I will walk outside with a little more room in my heart and mind. Not every answer has to arrive. Sometimes it is enough to feel alive. Steam from the coffee, clouds in my mind. A little bit lost, but I am doing fine. Old songs fading from a speaker low. I found a place where time moves slow.
Rain on the window, soft on the glass. City lights flicker as the slow cars pass. I breathe in the quiet, let the night unfold. With a heart full of stories I never told. I got a cup of coffee cooling by the bedside. Old headphones on while the moonlight slides through the blinds like lines from a poem. I am far from the crowd, but I still feel home. Every little sound got a rhythm to it. clock on the wall got a wisdom to it. I used to run fast from the things I felt. Now I let the whole room teach me how to melt. Pages in a notebook, ink still wet. Dreams I was afraid of, I cannot forget. But the night does not judge, it just lets me be. Like a slow jazz chord in a minor key. And I know I have been heavy for a while, but the rain keeps falling with a gentle start. If the world feels loud, I turn it down. Find my peace in the sleepy sound. I'm drifting through midnight, floating where the streetlights glow. Lost in a soft vibe, moving where the cold winds slow. Let the bass line hold me, let the piano take me home. In the silence only, I remember I am not alone. Yeah, there is a train in the distance singing low, like it knows every place that I did not go. All the old regrets in the cardboard box, all the missed phone calls and the broken clocks. But I am not trying to fix the past tonight, I'm just trying to make the shadows light. Let the smoke rise slow from a candle flame. Let the quiet call me by my name. I found comfort in the imperfect sound. Dust on the record as it spins around. Every little crackle is a memory. Every soft drum hit is a remedy. Maybe tomorrow I will start again. Maybe I will call an old friend. Maybe I will walk where the river bends. Maybe healing is the way time spends. I'm drifting through midnight, floating where the streetlights glow. Lost in a soft vibe, moving where the cold winds slow. Let the bass line hold me, let the piano take me home. In the silence only, I remember I am not alone. Rain on the window, soft on the glass. I let the moment breathe, I let the feeling pass. City lights fade into tones of blue, and I fall asleep to the thought of you.